Jay's getting ready to go to VBS this morning, and Daddy's getting ready to take off to New York.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. Daddy's gonna be gone for a few days. I'm gonna miss you.
Okay.
I love you. I'm gonna catch all of them, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, to say I'm excited would be an understatement. We are on the way to the St. Lawrence River, smallmouth heaven. It's probably my favorite fishery that I've ever been to. Left this morning. I'm gonna get up there a couple days early and get to fish the river below the Moses Saunders Dam, where not tournament waters, so I can fish before official practice. Just can't wait to get up there, man. It's almost like a vacation for me. I'm ready for cool weather and big smallmouth. And side note, don't you love people that park in front of the diesel pumps at a gas station and then go inside and take forever? And look, they're not even at it, they're between the diesel pumps. Oh, that burns me up sometimes. But hey, we got plenty of time. No big deal. We'll get some diesel, we'll get back on the road on the way to New York. So I'm stuck in traffic in Columbus, Ohio, and I see in the oncoming lane over here a crotch rocket with two thugs on it, and the guy on the back is pointing a pistol in the window of the car in the lane next to it. All I can say is we need to pray for this world. All right, my buddy Taylor Harris, if y'all remember from last year, I stayed with him.
Yep.
So good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you.
It's a good man. I met him through Time One On podcast, and we just become friends, and he's nice enough to let me stay at this awesome place, perfectly halfway between my house and St. Lawrence River. So I really appreciate Taylor. We're gonna go get us a bite to eat. $4.15 for diesel. I've been paying like $3.29 back home, but hey, that's the price you pay for cool weather and smallmouth. The last hour of this drive is so exhausting. I'm so ready to get out of this truck and stop driving, but we're almost there. All right, we have made it to Tuna's house. This is my favorite Yankee, aside from my mother-in-law. I can't leave her out. She's from Minnesota, but this is the best man that I know in New York for sure, and I'm tickled, the only one, tickled to spend a couple weeks with him. There she is, mighty St. Lawrence. So we are below the Moses Saunders Dam, not tournament waters, so I double checked with the tournament director just to be sure, because I'm paranoid, but I can fish down here. It's time to go catch some smallmouth. Let's go see what we can see. When I dumped the boat in, about a, I don't know, 25-inch pike swam under the boat. Crystal clear water. I love it up here. Let's go have some fun. So it didn't take long, and my first bite, I thought I was hung, and I'm trying to pop my drop shot weight out of a rock out here in about 18 foot of water in the current. All of a sudden the rock starts moving, and I'm just losing drag, and about 10 seconds later, the biggest muskie I've ever seen. I haven't seen a lot of them, but it looked like he was as long as my boat is wide, comes sailing out of the water and through the drop shot. But that was incredible. That got my heart going. That's the first muskie I've ever hung. That was awesome. This is one of the coolest places I've ever been. It's called Holly's Gut. Whitewater. Really cool place. First time I came down here last year, I was a little bit freaked out by how you have white water coming through and didn't really know the depth, but cool place. Nice one on the little black fly. Well, that was fun. Biggest smallmouth I caught was probably high threes. Caught some nice ones, a lot of little ones. And I hung another muskie, I'm guessing. It's either a muskie or a blue whale. So I'm drifting a drop shot, I stick the fish, and he just takes off upstream. I'm out in some heavy current, and he literally spooled me. I had to crank the big engine, power upstream, catch up on my line. I got right over the fish. He's like 20 foot deep. He's just steady pulling into the current, shaking that head. And I got back on the trolling motor. He almost spooled me again. I cranked back up, and while I was trying to power back upstream to catch up some line, he finally broke me off. But man, I really tried to get the GoPro, but I did get a cell phone video of him burning the drag, but that was really cool. Look who's got supper. Here's a chunk, 4 1/4 pounder. today was really fun. I caught a bunch of smallmouth. A bunch of them on a drop shot, a bunch of them on the little black fly. I didn't have any musky or unidentified monsters bite, but it was a bunch of fun. Time to rest up, fill the boat up with fuel, get everything squared away. Practice starts tomorrow. I'm not sure what the world record drum is, but I may have just rivaled it. We're about to weigh that dude. 1693, 17-pound drum. I'm dealing with poker runs and pike. Not good. Nice one, let's weigh 399. That's gonna do it for day 2 of practice. I've been fishing more than 13 hours. Bad as I want to fish till dark, I don't think I'm gonna do it because I got 2 more full days and then a half day of practice left. But today I'm quitting about 6:30. So today I caught fish deep, caught fish shallow, had some big ones in shallow water and deep water. So they're just scattered. As long as I can keep stacking up the places to stop real quick and possibly catch a good one, I think I'll be all right. Tomorrow we're gonna go towards the lake from here in the Clayton area, see if the size of fish are a little bit bigger. This morning we're down at Grass Point, kind of Clayton area, pre-sunrise. It's an hour drive. It's a long way from takeoff from Waddington, but I think the fish are bigger down here. Let's find out. A little choppy. Crazy how fat they are. All right, that's the last full day of practice. I got a half day tomorrow. Quitting a little bit early. The lake or the river is crazy rough. My legs are about to give out from bobbing in the waves, but today was awesome. I had probably 21 pounds. Never had what I'd say a big one, but I had a lot in the 4.25 pound range. So I like what I see. A lot of fish are shallow, man. I keep on trying to find a big fish out deep, and I'll catch one once in a blue moon, but I can catch the weight up shallow, and half the time I can catch the same weight out deep. So we'll see. We'll be adaptable in the tournament, but right now I'm excited to get going. Hopefully lean on some of those shallow biggins. It's the last morning of practice. Probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life was to wake up this morning, but let's go get them. We got till 1 o'clock to be off the water. We got the boat squared away. We're boat 95. Check in at 3:20, so we're kind of right in the middle of the field. That's good because you get, you know, a pretty decent full day of fishing for both days. And this place is so big, you're not running to trying to beat anybody to one place. So I cannot wait to go check on those shallow fish, make a couple of those drifts where I caught big ones.
95. 95 right behind the one right in front of you.
That was good. What time you do in? 95. 320.
Guy at the bait shop said that about 45 foot is where you catch the biggest ones.
Kind of straighten those rods up in case it ends up coming on that side. Thank you, buddy. We're a long way from landing this fish, I promise you. Excited to see him though. I think he's a big one. He looked like a great big one on active target.
He's good.
Yeah.
Good one. 1.5.
I think he's more.
He's a 12, but that would feel better.
A little bit. He's not a giant. Sometimes they'll fool you. I think I'm gonna put him in there. Big enough to put in there, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. Better?
No, freaking little one got it. I had a little one and a big one looking at it. Thanks, dude.
Oh, you got him. He's a good one.
That's fair.
I wonder why he was jumping.
I'm drunk.
No. He's the Energizer Bunny. Hair jig.
Chatterbait. Really ain't that big.
That's scary. Yes, sir.
There in the phone.
Chatterbait fell right out, didn't it?
Yeah.
He gonna help you?
No. I ain't trying to be the guy that says it's one practice, but it's gotten a little bit harder. I wasn't catching these little rats.
That's yours.
Yeah. There's one right behind me.
Yeah.
Just get your bait down there near you. Grass.
Big girl.
Feels like a thing.
Howdy.
How y'all doing?
Great. How are you?
Hanging out.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
Come on up.
Got food.
Wanna get him?
Live well
Give me
good.
119.
Yes, sir.
What time you do it?
350.
350.
this a bunch? This looks like a bunch. Say when it came out,
Hasn't turned on this. I'm a big one. Hopefully it's a 4-pounder. Sure using one right now. There's not any grass there. Just walking. Help the calls, I reckon. Saw him sitting out there. It's one of them that followed that hair jig.
yeah.
I thought that fish was bigger.
I
He burned drag when it hit.
know. Yeah.
Gum it. That would have got rid of my largemouth.
If you want to just do your own thing, like I get it. I know.
Might be bigger than I thought it was. I think I got one there that side. Dude, that's crazy. He had that old long head shape. I was thinking big smallmouth.
Yeah.
I think a 5-pounder.
Yeah, maybe that's.
That is a big one. save my tail.
Caught a bunch. Looking at the 6-pounder. Ain't a lot of room here. Very true. There's only like 5 cleats on the dock too. Thanks. No problem.
All right, that does it for St. Lawrence. Man, after practice, I thought I could close my eyes and catch 20 pounds, even if I didn't get a what you'd call a kicker bite. Just caught so many 4-pounders up shallow that kind of fizzled out, which I kind of saw the writing on the wall. It was too good to be true. You know, I started both mornings out with a 5-pounder on that deep drift, and there were more fish there, but man, they were just they're spooky, and especially after you drifted them a time or two, they'd get to where they weren't following on the drop shot and not reacting. Broke one off on a Ned rig. It is what it is. That stuff's gonna happen. I needed maybe one more 5-pound bite each day to put myself up there where I needed to be. Most of the big weight came from way up the river, closer to Lake Ontario, which we know some guys caught them good in that stretch that I was fishing too. But I had a lot of fun. A 63rd place finish with 35 and some change. That's not terrible, but man, you really got to show up and catch them at this place. Had an awesome time. My buddy John's flying in today. We're gonna fish 3 or 4 more days, gonna try to load the coolers with some walleye and play around and learn a little more about this place and just have fun catching smallmouth. So thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned. We got September, gonna be a grinder. We got Watts Bar and then Lake of the Ozarks back to back. So those two ought to be exciting. I like those tough tournaments, but thank y'all for watching. We'll